Good morning. So this morning we're gonna be talking about Jeremiah chapter 6. In Jeremiah chapter 6 it talks about the calamity that was gonna come to Israel because they had closed their ears to what the prophet Jeremiah was telling them and to God basically. That's in verse 10. It says, "The people of Israel have closed ears." So it, God was really upset at them. He was going to bring a calamity to them by the Babylonians because they have chosen not to walk on His ways. They have wandered, like it says Isaiah 53 also, that we wander. And let me look it up for you. Isaiah 53 verse 6. It says, "We all have wandered away like sheep. Each of us have gone his own way. But the Lord has put on him the punishment for the evil we have done." Isaiah 53 also is a reflection of the love of Jesus, what He did on the cross for us, and how we go away, we wander around, and we go to crossroads and we don't know what to do. And Isaiah 53 6, when we come to those, when we wander around, we need to go back to where God has placed us and where we can begin again in Him. Isaiah 53 is a good reminder of what Jesus offered for us so that we can have communion with God. The sacrifice that He put on the line, His life, He put everything. He gave it all for us to have a communion with God, to have a communication, to have a relationship with God. So it's a good reminder what we need to do when we come to crossroads and when we come to wander around. Jeremiah 6:16 verse 16 says, "This is what the Lord says: Stand where the road cross and look, as where the old way is, where the good way is, and walk in it. If you do, you will find rest for yourselves." But they had said, "We will not walk in the good way." So when we come to crossroads, just stand there and ask God to remind you where you were, where you went when you had peace, when you have fellowship with God, when you have communion with God, and walk in that road, walk back again to God. He wants us to go back. We are prodigals, like we prodigal sons and daughters, and He wants us to go back to Him and praise Him and ask for forgiveness and walk with His light. Like last night for me was kind of really hard, but God was in it, and I asked, like I didn't ask, but He kind of guided me what I needed to do, and I just basically asked for forgiveness, and I felt that again. I felt His presence. I felt His peace again, and that only comes from when we have a relationship with God, that we can go back to Him and ask, "Where do I belong? How can I come back to You? Because I know Your ways are true, pure, holy, awesome, amazing, peaceful." And that's where we need to go back to Him, because we all follow our own ways, and we need to go back to Him. So when we fall away from God, we become servants, and we are also we tell lies about other people. We start committing a lot of sins and doing things that God doesn't like. So in verse 28 of chapter 16 of Jeremiah says, "All people have turned against me and are stubborn. They go around telling lies about others. They're like bronze and iron that act dishonestly." So when we walk around in roads and in ways that don't belong to God, we do awful things. We become dishonest, we are stubborn, and we tell lies about other people. God doesn't want us to do that. He wants us to work, to be in communion with Him, so that we can walk together with our brothers and sisters, so that we can hold hands with brothers and sisters, and have a relationship with Him so that we can pull people to Him and not away from Him. So that's it for today. Read Jeremiah chapter 6 and Isaiah 53. Isaiah 53 also is sad in all ways, because it was how Isaiah prophesied about what was going to happen to Jesus when He went to the cross, and how He suffered for our sins. And even one of the verses in Isaiah 53 says how Jesus, Isaiah 56, Isaiah 56 says, that Jesus didn't have a generation, He didn't have a chance to have a family. But we are part of His family. We are His children. We are His brothers and sisters. We are His bride. So He wants us to have a good relationship with us. He wants us to have that communion with Him, so that we can walk with Him always. Well, thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye-bye.